It's not about applying AR, VR, XR to the consumer only. That's critical. It's also an understanding of readying the mindset of the executive teams to use this technology as a part of how they do business. We call it about end-to-end thinking, from how they do logistics to how they actually manufacture something to how do they put it out in their marketing, sell, and after service. Tim made the point, there's a B2B world, a B2C world, and an increasingly B2B2C world. And I did a little research last night before I prepared for today. The B2B world is twice as large as the B2C world in terms of dollars and cents on the commerce side. So we have to look at and think about what is AR, VR, XR going to be for the B2B world as much as the B2C world, and I'm going to give you a couple of B2B examples as a consequence. Okay, the first one I wanted to tee up is Warby Parker. It's a short, these I'm going to give you 4 videos. It's a short video, how they're using AR, and the most important point in all these videos is how are they integrating AR, VR, XR directly into their sales offering, or into their marketing approach, or into their customer service offering. And I think they're doing a wonderful job. And if you will, kind enough, Dennis, let's cue up the video.
I love this Warby Parker virtual try-on app.
This looks so realistic.
This is so fun that you can try on the glasses.
Like they're actually on me now.
It's like I actually have them on my face.
I'm obsessed.
Okay, so that's the Warby Parker, and that's just an example of them using AR and building it right into the glasses. And I can tell you, my wife just bought 2 Warby Parker glasses because she went onto this and just loved it and tried them on. And so they built that right into the offering. It's glasses plus an ability to buy it super easy. And in this whole retail world, 40% of customers in a recent survey said they'd be willing to pay more for a product if they could experience it through augmented reality. The figure went up to 61% prefer to shop at stores that offer AR versus those that don't. And an even whopping 71% said they'd shop at a retail more often if they offered augmented reality. My takeaway is very simple. Any retailer without an augmented strategy is doomed for failure over the next decade. It's very simple for me. Okay, let's turn to a augmented reality B2B example, and this is of a company that has built, in this case, Microsoft Layout augmented reality app directly into the machine that they're offering. So here's a company that sells machinery, heavy machinery, but has used the AR as a tool to help in the sales process. Could you cue up that video, please?
With HoloLens, you can work with high-quality 3D holograms integrated into your space. With Microsoft Layout, you have the tools you need to design and review in context and find new solutions that give you confidence before you commit. Transform your layout in moments with precision and speed.
Okay, so another great example of integrating the AR, in this case, in helping to sell a machine. Think about it. If you're selling against competition that doesn't offer that and says, my machine will fit great, you don't have to worry about it, versus this. Those are 2 sales examples, Warby Parker and, in this case, the machinery. Let's move on to marketing for a minute. And what I'd like to now is to cue up a video where we're going to look at how Lockheed Martin is using XR to help in the whole marketing efforts to NASA and the space agencies. Dennis, let's cue up the video.
So imagine, you're crawling inside a spacecraft and you're trying to do the work. The last thing you need is to have to carry paper or tablets or laptops into the environment. Being able to have data readily available without having to hold on to anything is significant. Shelley Peterson, my role is Principal Investigator for Augmented and Mixed Reality at Lockheed Martin. We work with Orion, which is NASA's spacecraft that will take astronauts out to the moon and even into deeper space, such as Mars. On the Orion spacecraft, there's 57,000 fasteners. And normally the technicians would have to measure to know where to place those fasteners. With mixed reality, they put on the device, they see the digital version of the fastener hovering over the surface, they know exactly where to place it. When we do this, we save about 90% of the touch labor. We take an 8-hour activity of marking locations, and they finish it in 45 minutes. Or an 8-shift activity they can complete in 6 hours. It also reduces the potential for errors because the instruction is just so clear when they see it overlaid on the structure in front of them. Over the last 2+ years that we've used the HoloLens on the shop floor, we haven't had one error, and that's significant. It's just pretty powerful. It takes what we think of as a laptop or computing to the next level. It feels like magic.
Yeah, it feels like magic, I agree. Let's turn now to the customer service side. And here I'm going to queue up a video where you'll see how our company is providing remote assistance to a machine on the factory floor. Dennis, let's run the video.
This is a new vision for work. Now employees can work smarter and bring in the people they need with just a tap. They can troubleshoot, repair, and perform with confidence and speed. They can move freely, pull critical information into view, and stay focused on the task. Their hands free to do the work. This is collaborative problem solving at full speed. Your people, united across time and distance, more connected, more informed, and more efficient. Now employees can work together from anywhere. They can go there without being there. This isn't the future. This is here and now.
So let me conclude my piece before we open to Q&A with a couple of observations. Tim already laid out the fact that many of the case studies we've seen, at least at AEW 2021 so far, have emphasized B2C. And I've already talked about the importance of B2B, double the size of B2C, that B2B is somewhat nascent, though, to XR, AR, and VR, but it's a very lucrative market. Applying AR, VR, and XR to CRM applications, which in my mind is sales, marketing, and customer service, is key to B2B and also B2B2C growth. So I thought about this last night as how the importance of the observations I've made so far. That's one of them, that it's as much about B2B as it is B2C, and what Tim said earlier, it's as much about an enterprise way of thinking as to how the enterprise implements XR, VR, AR as they move forward, as it is the consumer. But I will tell you that our customers favor a structured approach in how we're going to implement AR, XR, and VR in their sales, marketing, and customer service. And last week I submitted an article for CRM Magazine. I think it was titled The 8 Steps to Successfully Implement VR, XR, AR in Sales, Marketing, and Customer Service. I just want to share one of the steps that I talked about, and that is the importance of creating an AR, VR, XR strategy. And what I said is you create that strategy to explain how you'll be integrating AR, XR, and VR technology into your products and services. And just as we heard Catherine Henry tell us this morning, to know which customer segments you're going to apply that to and over what time frame. And what will happen is your strategy, together with the roadmap and the business case you're going to use, will help you and help your customers with their experience and their engagement. It'll make customers find it easier to do business with you, help create those memorable digital experiences that they expect, and drive new customer revenues and lower support costs.